So, Jay, a 2-1 win here at Fratton Park. You must be delighted.
Yeah, no, obviously really happy with the win. Thought we started the game really bright, lots of energy, got at the back line early, got the crowd up. The disappointing thing at half time was obviously not coming in at least 2, maybe even 3 goals to the good. We had obviously a productive half-time talk. Thought we were getting a lot of spaces with them playing the back 5, and both Jazz and Annie in the fullback roles were getting on the ball loads, and we were able to play balls in and over. The kind of a little subtle change at half-time by Sunderland, but we were still able to get on the back line early, and when we did that, 2 really well-taken goals to get us in a really good position. Felt there was a big shout for a penalty and went at 2-0 up, didn't get it, and then obviously sucker punch when they score. When a group's obviously won 1 in 15, you maybe feel the nerve and the anxiety around, but for this group they show real character, real resilience to dig in, and definitely deserve the 3 points today.
How impressed were you with the performance overall?
Really happy, and I remember I keep talking about performances and we need points, but when you marry the two together, there's no better feeling, and that's why the players and the staff can be really proud today. I felt we married them. Performance was superb. Thought there was lots of energy. Thought we pressed them really aggressively, lots of turnovers, and then with the ball I felt first half we probably played one too many passes, or the detail of the balls wasn't good enough, and in the second half we were able to tidy up those details, and when we could get Meg or we could get Quirky in the wide areas to try and hurt them with pace and carries, we knew then the space would be open in the middle, and Ava obviously finishing the first one, a fantastic finish, and obviously the second Meg as well, so 2 real good finishes, and definitely deserved to win it.
Must have been a nervy 8 minutes there at the end with the added time.
Yeah, to be fair, and it shouldn't have been. The game should have been over at that point. So we were disappointed, like I said, not to have converted the chances we created in the first half. And obviously, like I said, there's a massive call for a penalty. Said it's natural football and contact, but when you watch it back, it's a clip on the back of Meg's heels and she's gone down. She can't keep her balance. So we were disappointed not to get that. However, we still had to find moments in the game to try and get the third. So yeah, when their goal did go in, we felt there was a shift of momentum. So we had to then react to that. We had to kind of sit in a bit deeper, plug the gaps, and be a bit scrappy as that kind of final 10. And then the 8 minutes I thought was quite a scrappy contest towards the end. But massive kudos to the players for seeing it out.
A massive win here at Fratton Park. You and the team, must be over the moon.
Yeah, they're delighted. The players, the staff, everyone. Obviously coming off the back of Bramall Lane, and we were really happy obviously with the win. It was a massive win for us to give us some momentum, and then we've had 2 weeks to really prepare, and all the staff have got to take credit for preparing these players the way they have done. Thought we looked really fit, really aggressive from the get-go. There's a real clear understanding of what we wanted to get out of today, and the players then executed that, and that's what's accumulated in the win.
Over 2,400 fans here at Fratton Park. How important were they to get you over the line?
Yeah, and you could hear them. The noise was superb, especially with the 2 goals winning. But as we know with Portsmouth fans, you have to give them something for them to bring the energy and bring the noise. And whether that was a tackle early on, a high press, or we could get our dangerous players, Meg, Quirky, with the ball at their feet. And they did, to be fair, they were superb. You could really hear them. You could feed off their energy, and we needed that today in such a big game. And it was great that the players then could repay with 2 fantastic goals, some great defending. And I know a lot of credit will go for the 2 goals at the start, but obviously the defending towards the end, when you've got Han and Reaver putting bodies on the line, the introduction of the subs to try and see it out. I thought everyone, each of their own, superb. And not only were the players and the staff go home happy, but it's good to see that the fans can do too.
And back-to-back league wins. What are you most pleased about the way your side have gone about the last 2 weeks?
Well, I think prior to that, we've obviously gone 14 games without a win. So a lot of people can say, how do you keep the squad motivated? How difficult is it? And of course it is, because they're human beings. Same with the staff. We're giving everything we've got and we're getting no reward. And through no fault of application or endeavour or hunger or fight, it's just the quality in both boxes. So then to be able to turn a corner, and I felt we turned the corner at Christmas, and when we come back in, some real good performances, but we needed points with games obviously coming further and fewer between the end of the season. We then needed to capitalise. So to get the win last week was big, but it meant nothing if we could back it up. And I remember saying to you, we needed to back it up, and what a great way for the players and the staff to back it up today.